Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. जब मैं यहाँ बैठता हूँ among Ramayana, Bhagavatam, Swami, there is a certain kind of vibration that I feel, and that vibration, that aura of the divinity around me is what I feel in the terms of peace, Shanti. But then I find that Shanti always doesn't remain Shant. कभी शांत हो जाता है मन, फिर कुछ देर के बाद में जब हम इंद्रियों से, सेंसेस एंड द माइंड, दुनिया वगैरह देखते हैं, फिर अशांत भी हो जाता है, कभी शांत कभी अशांत. All the time it is not very steady. What makes my mind ashant? What makes my mind agitated? Thoughts. मन के अंदर विचारें उत्पन्न होती रहती हैं, जैसे समुद्र में लहरें आती रहती हैं, ऐसे मन के अंदर कंटिन्यूस थिंकिंग होती रहती है. उसकी वजह से हम वी लूज अ पीस ऑफ माइंड. देन व्हाट आर दीज थॉट्स? जस्ट इमेजिन, thoughts arise in consciousness. What is a consciousness then? Consciousness is our awakened mind, illumined mind. Illuminated by whom? By the Atma within us, which is what? Jyoti Swarupa, which is illumination, self-illumination, self-effulgent, and that mind is in the contact with, in the proximity of that illumination, also becomes illuminated. That becomes consciousness. But that when that consciousness becomes aware of anything apart from your own self, which is ever peaceful, that becomes your conscious mind. And that conscious mind becomes conscious of your body, all the inside, outside, everything. It becomes conscious of your mind, and the thinking mind, and the feeling mind. It becomes conscious of your intellect, which is all the time stabilizing, trying to stabilize the mind. And it understands, it realizes, cognizes. What? Perceives, cognizes, and then takes a decision. And that becomes intellect. It's like a pendulum. All the time moving, put a weight there, it becomes steady. So the intellect is supposed to do that kind of control over our mind, that it makes our mind steady. But does it always do that? Why? Because the effect of the senses being pulled outside into the world is so strong, difficult to resist. What you see from the eyes, what you hear from the ears, what you taste, the food that you like to taste, the things that you like to touch, the effect, the pull of them is so strong that it creates your mind going outwards rather staying inwards as it is. How to stop this whispering of the mind? How to stop the mind going out? How to stop the mind becoming stable only when it is with this stable self? Okay, let's take an example. Think of an ocean. In the ocean, there are constant waves upon the ocean. It is never steady. Just think, consider, where are the waves in the ocean? What are waves anyways? Larger the ocean, deeper the ocean, so are the waves. Waves are created by the wind that blows over the surface of the ocean and creates ripples in it or waves in it. In other words, अगर हम हिंदी में कहें तो वायु गतिशील होती है. There is activity, motion in the air. That is why you feel it. If the air is steady, you don't feel it. See, now you feel air also. So whenever the nature of the air, vayu, is always moving, flowing, and that it imparts its nature to the surface of the ocean, and that energy given by the vayu, the air, of its own nature, of movement, travels down to the, passes on to the ocean, and the ocean receives that energy, and that energy travels in the form of waves towards what? Towards something which is more steady. Where there are no waves, their complete steadiness is the shore. The shore of the ocean, the earth which is always steady. So the waves travel towards the ocean to find peace and stability. Because the earth is stable, not the ocean. Remember one thing, the water does not travel from its place towards the shore. It is the wave energy carried in the waves that travels like this towards the shore. Waves only move up and down like this. Thoughts only move up and down. They don't travel through our senses out. No, mind goes out. Mind is an energy. Thoughts are only variations. They move up and down, they don't go out. Mind goes out and reaches the objects, gets engaged with them, reacts with them, causes likes, dislikes, attachments, then desire and everything, and creates more and more thoughts, agitation, ashanti. Okay, now let's go back to the ocean. The waves are transmitting the energy that it has got from the moving air, and the energy travels in the form of an ocean. The drops of the ocean, water doesn't travel. It only in the form of waves. The waves travel, the energy travels and goes, and where does it get destroyed or samaptamati, where it ends? When it reaches a stable shore. That is the nature of the ocean. So those are called waves. Okay, this we understand. But then there are different kinds of waves also. There are waves also for example, they are caused by the pull of the sun, gravitational pull of the sun and the moon working upon the waters of the ocean, the surface of the ocean, and that energy is creates tides on the surface of the ocean. So they are called tides. They are because of the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon. And waves are because of the air, the motion of the air. Stronger the motion of the air, stronger are the waves. So these are waves, and that which is because of the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon are called tides. But there are other factors also which can create agitations upon the ocean, and those are even stronger. And where are they? They are not from the air outside, they are not from the gravitational pull, they are from within the ocean. Under the ocean rests upon earth. That is supporting the ocean, isn't it? In that earth, if there is any kind of movement in that earth, it could be an earthquake, it could be a volcano or anything, that the base of the ocean starts shaking, moving, it creates terrible waves upon the ocean, which are called, you can call them tsunamis. And these tsunamis are so terrible. Like waves, they do not go and end at the shore. They can travel even much further into the land and create massive destruction. The hurricanes, air and all, they call stronger tidal waves and stuff like that. But tsunamis are very, very strong, and they can create havoc. The ocean becomes so restless because of that. Because it is not the ocean to be restless. The nature of the ocean is peace. Let's connect this situation, this event, this example, with our own mind. Our mind is basically likes to rest, be in peace all the time. It doesn't want to get disturbed. You know, it's the nature of the mind, nature of the self, nature of me also, you also, everybody. That our nature is to ever remain peaceful because we like it. Peace gives joy, peace gives bliss. If bliss means absolutely absence of the factor that creates our ashanti in us is the mind. If the mind is totally obliterated, doesn't exist, then what exists is that which is already always existing, is the eternal self, the Atman within us. Okay, so let's, until we get that experience of that bliss, let's stick to the peace part. So peace is when the mind does not get reacted by anything which the senses create impulses in us, disturbances in us, agitations in us. You see, then we get provoked, then we get agitated, then we get upset, and we lose our peace of mind. This is what Gita says. That is in the 12th chapter, Shri Krishna says, especially in the last 7 shlokas, especially the last 5 shlokas, let's say, 17th shloka is a man of steady wisdom. Man of steady wisdom is one who remains ever at peace, totally undisturbed, unperturbed, unagitated by what is happening outside. Nothing can, you see, like Maharishi Ramana said, if I want to be peaceful, nothing can disturb my peace. That's my nature. But I permit myself, that is out of weakness, for the objects of the world, to enjoy them, to take joy and pleasure out of them. I allow my mind, even my intellect becomes, submissive. छूट देने दिए, करो. फंस जाते हैं, and we gather the garbage in our mind, and then we say we have lost our peace of mind. So to have a constant equilibrium of the mind, जिसको गीता में लिखा है सन्मति, अब भगवान से प्रार्थना भी करते हैं, सन्मति दे भगवान. Sanmati, a equal mindedness, the same under all situations is yours, men of steady wisdom, sthiti pragya, and that is what the word in the Gita said. Krishna likes a person who is ever steady, a stable person. Now, now let's use this word, this state of being stable, apply it to anger. You see, when a person A gets angry with B, in other words, A is trying to tell B, look, I'm unstable. I've lost my stability. Because my mind is upset because things didn't go the way I wanted. See, so I'm upset. I've lost my peace of mind. I'm angry. And the intellect is not giving me a good advice, a stability. But then the person who's angry seems to be saying to the other person, look, you are stable. Your mind is stable. Your intellect is giving you good advice and guidance. Now you handle the situation. So the person who's angry has lost his thinking mind, stability of the mind, the tranquility of the mind. His reasoning, logical intellect is also not giving good advice. So the other person is stable. So what should he do? He should use his stability to create stability in the other person's mind also. खुद अगर वो शांत है, and खुद he has the capacity कि वो कभी disturb ना हो किसी से, upset ना हो किसी से, किसी की बात को चुभे नहीं, बुरी लगे नहीं, अपने आप को इतना संतुलन उसने बना रखा है ना? He is in full control of the mind. He is the mastermind, full control of the mind. ऐसा आदमी की जो vibrations निकलती हैं, वो दूसरे आदमी को भी शांत कर देती हैं. You see, I have realized whenever we go in the presence of Swami, and Swami is always, peaceful, blissful, always happy. There were many occasions when we had occasion to be in the veranda and tell Swami, happy birthday. He said, I'm always happy. Swami, happy Onam. I'm always happy. So whatever the occasion was, Swami was saying, are we always happy? Always happy. Are we always happy? No. Why? Because we are not connected with the total stable self that we have inside. That stability can come only from the stable, continuous, ever steady. That is what our nature is. So Swami says, truly happiness is not what we think, that we are happy, connected with the outside world. उनके ऊपर निर्भर रह के, depending on the outside world, objects, people, what people say, do and all, then you think you are happy. No, that happiness comes and goes. But this happiness, Swami says, your truly happiness is when you connected with the divine within, the Lord within, who is always blissful. तो आज इस सब्जेक्ट को यहीं रोकते हैं. धीरे 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 हम ये अभ्यास करें, प्रैक्टिस करें. एंड व्हाट प्रैक्टिस? दैट वी शुड मेक ए रेजोल्यूशन. नाउ दैट न्यू ईयर इज कमिंग. आज क्या हो गई? आज 20 दिसंबर हो गई 2017. लेट्स मेक ए रेजोल्यूशन. I will not get disturbed. I will not get upset. No matter what people say. They raise me, they pull me down. Pleasure and pain and man, honor, dishonor, whatever it is. They are fleeting. They are waves upon the ocean. The bottom of the ocean ever remains steady. See? Have you noticed? In the TV shows, which is that channel, the ocean channel, you see, the bottom of the sea is always peaceful. The plants are there. The fishes are swimming nicely, sweetly, happily. On the surface, the effect is there. So it is with us also. The bottom of ourself, the most innermost self, is truly peaceful, happy and blissful. Stay connected with that. Make a resolution. I will not get upset. I will not get angry. I will not entertain any desire. I don't want to carry any baggage upon my mind. If I carry baggage, I have to offload it also. If not upon myself, I put it on to somebody else. He's got enough of his own. हम उसको क्यों baggage दें? Why should we give him the worries that he's got enough of his own? Enough. बहुत हो गया. So we should contain ourselves. We should keep a Swami's watch with us. Watch our thoughts, watch our words, what are actions, and watch our character. And this watch given by Swami is a mental watch. इसको हमेशा ध्यान में रखते वक्त you will find धीरे धीरे practice करते करते after a little while only you will begin to realize कि आपसे मुख से कोई गलत शब्द नहीं निकलेंगे. डिवाइन की तरफ सोचो, स्वामी की तरफ सोचो, कृष्णा की तरफ सोचो, राम की तरफ सोचो, अच्छे अच्छे सत्संग करो, बी इन द गुड कंपनी. योर थॉट्स विल बिकम डिवाइन. है ना? और जैसा अन्न वैसा मन, जैसी पानी वैसी वाणी. तो अच्छे सत्संग में रह करके, गुड एनवायरनमेंट में रह करके योर माइंड बिकम्स स्वच्छ, प्योर माइंड. उस प्योर माइंड में गुड थॉट्स ओनली अराइज. And when you stabilize in the state of the mind, then wherever you go, doesn't matter wherever you go, in whatever environment you go, whatever people you meet and you come across with, you will always maintain your stability, your tranquility, your equipoise. And there will be always a little smile on your face. The smile is because of no reason. I'm smiling, no reason. Swami says no reason to love, no season to love, always smiling. The smile is gentle smile, is a pleasant smile. The smile reflects the peace in your inner self. A pleasant personality is that person with a pleasant countenance. He may smile, may not smile, but his presence always gives you good vibes, good vibrations, positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, joyful vibrations. You feel like to be in such a company. And today, I am in the company of Sri Satya Sai Baba. I am in the company of Shri Ram. I am in the company of all the spiritual books. They give me immense pleasure. You see, sometimes people might think, this is a book where Ramayana is written. This is a book where Swami's picture is there. they also emanate the aura what they have, what they contain in them. The wisdom is not only here in शब्दों में ही नहीं है, ये वातावरण में घूमती है. It is in this environment that we are sitting in. That environment is of the devotion at the feet of the Swami, at the feet of Ram, the feet of Shri Krishna. उनके चरणों में जाकर ही इस मन को विश्राम मिलता है, परम शांति मिलती है. ऐसा कंटिन्यूस करते रहने से, all the time thinking of good thoughts, good speech and good actions, and then we remain connected with the divinity within us. ऐसे आज हम भगवान से प्रार्थना करते हैं, हे परमपिता परमेश्वर, हे साईं राम, आप हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पे लगाएं. And this is what the prayer in the Gayatri Mantra is. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि. धी बुद्धि, धियो यो न, कीप माय धियो, कीप माय बुद्धि ऑन द राइट ट्रैक. आप भगवान हमारा चैरिटर बनिए. यू बिकम आवर सारथी, सनातन सारथी. सनातन मीन्स कंटिन्यूस, इटर्नल सारथी, एंड कीप अस ऑन द राइट ट्रैक एंड गिव अस द गिफ्ट, the vardhan of your compassionate love, to have the devotion at thy lotus feet. That is what that is what we ask of you, Swami. If we have the love for thy lotus feet, and that is your greatest कृपा. आप ऐसे दया कृपा हमेशा बनाए रखिए स्वामी. आप अपने चरणों में हमको रखिए और हमें हमारे हृदय से, जो आप हमारे हृदय में बैठे, आप आनंद स्वरूप हैं, आप शांति स्वरूप हैं, वही आप हमारे हृदय से, हमारे दिल से हमारे अंदर प्रकट करके और हमारे इस मनुष्य शरीर को भी आप शांत बनाएं, शांति दें, उसको प्रेम दें, ताकि हम सबसे आपका प्रेम, we can share love with all, and whatever we can do, serve all people. So, oh Lord, give me the love of thy lotus feet, and that is what we thank you for. Jai Sai Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Sai Ram.